Hello and welcome to another Q&A video. First of all, please let me say thank you to all the people who have subscribed to the channel so far. Your support, questions and feedback are amazing, so keep them coming. With that in mind, some of you asked how to read a file with multiple types of data inside. For example, dates and weather data. Now, the normal format for this kind of data is a CSV format. We've already seen how to read CSV files in greater detail in a previous tutorial. I've linked it above, so if you wish, you can go and see it through in full. However, for what concerns today's video, all we need to write is file equals pd.read_csv of data.csv, which is the name of our file. Now you should know that there are other ways of reading CSVs other than pandas. You can find comprehensive explanations and examples of these by searching the internet. The reason I prefer to use pandas is that I find it more intuitive, and it also provides additional data processing features which can sometimes come in handy. However, I should state again that this is simply a personal preference. Now then, we've read our file, so let's display it and see what we're working with. We can of course write print file. And then by running the code, we can see on the right-hand side that we have a first column with date-time values, and two more columns containing temperature and relative humidity values. We can, of course, isolate each column and work with it independently. I will show you how to do this with the DateTime column, as this may prove a little trickier to some. The other columns are simple numerical values which can be handled easily. Now, one thing you should note here is that the values you see, although they look like DateTime values, are actually strings. So, in order to manage them as full date-time variables, we should write as follows. Dates equals file date. And that will isolate the dates column. Then output equals dt.datetime.strptime. What a complex name to remember. And then D, comma, and then this is another complex piece of syntax, percentage y, then percentage m, percentage d, space, percentage h, percentage m, percentage s. And then for D in dates. Finally, print output. Now, as you can see, the DateTime module has an inbuilt function called datetime.strptime. What this does is it allows you to transform any string into a DateTime object. The second argument of the function is the format of the string we are trying to convert. Specifically in this case, we have year, month and day, followed by hours, minutes and seconds. In addition, our year is expressed in 4 digits as opposed to 2. Consequently, the Y in our format will be uppercase. This follows the same concept I explained in my tutorial on the DateTime module, which I will leave linked above should you wish to check it out in greater detail. So now, if we run the code, we can see that we have successfully converted the first column of our file back into DateTime objects, which we can now manage as we wish. With that, I hope you enjoyed this quick dive into reading files with multiple variable types, specifically DateTime values, and I look forward to seeing you all again in the next video. As always, don't forget to write out any questions you may have in the comments below, as well as support the channel by subscribing. See you all again next week, and as always, happy coding!